Hey folks, welcome back to Talk of the Town. Justin Riley here. I have the honor of talking with Miss Patti LaBelle. When she was diagnosed with diabetes over 20 years ago, she kind of thought, oh, no more fun in the kitchen. But so many Americans, 1.5 million Americans have been diagnosed with diabetes. And joining us today to discuss how to live well is music legend Patti LaBelle and nutritionist Liz Ward. Welcome to Talk of the Town.
Thank you.
Good to have you with us today. So for Patti, a question I have for you is what would you say to someone who has been recently diagnosed with diabetes?
Don't think it's the end of the world, because it's not. It's going to be the beginning of a better world for yourself, because you're going to start doing more healthy things for your body. And when I heard I was a diabetic, my mother had her legs amputated, aunt and uncle lost eyesight, and so many of my family members had died from diabetes. So I realized I had to change my lifestyle really quickly. Instead of frying the chicken, I would saute it now. And I would do a lot of healthy things for me. And at that time, I had a nutritionist like Liz to tell me the right things to eat and the not right things to eat. So I listened to the dietitian, and then I looked at myself and said, you're an older woman. Take care of yourself. Look in the mirror and say, what should I buy from the grocery store? So really check yourself and know that you can do better with diabetes. It's not going to hurt you.
Absolutely, especially in your case, it's something so close to your heart with having so many family members affected by diabetes. Yeah. Wow. So you talked about some life changes that you made, or that you realized you had to make life changes. What were some of those things specifically?
Well, I specifically started carrying my pots and pans. That was before I was diagnosed, on the road. So when I have to get room service, I don't have to, because I'm my own room service. I cook my fish really quickly, the kale and everything else in my room, and I have a great balanced meal. I can't swim, but I get in my pool and I kick. And on stage, I roll around, not as much as I used to roll around, but I kick the shoes off and I start moving a lot. And that's my way of living, and it's fun. And there's a lot of fun in the kitchen now, for real.
That's funny. I wonder how many people who offer room service encounter that, where someone says, no problem, I've got my own pots and pans, no need.
Not many. I've been carrying them for a long time.
Good for you. Good for you, Patti. It's so nice talking to you today. I'm going to switch over to Liz here for a minute. Hi, Liz. How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. So as a registered dietitian, what tips can you offer diabetics to eat more mindfully?
Well, first of all, you need to know what to eat for you. So, if you have a diagnosis of type 2 diabetes or type 1, you need to visit with a registered dietitian and get a personalized eating plan. It's a good investment of your time. And the second thing I would say is that, most people who have type 2 diabetes are going to have to cut back on calories, sugar, and carbohydrate. So look for ways to do that. And we have a great product in this hoodcaloriecountdown.com. I'm sorry, Hood Calorie Countdown, that's the website, by the way, which has about half as many calories as milk, much less sugar, and much less carbohydrate. So you can use that as a substitute that will help you to bring down your carbohydrate and calorie intake all during the day. Put it in your milk, in your cereal, and use it in your cooking like Patti does.
Fantastic. And we've got about a minute and a half left, but with the holidays approaching, a lot of people look forward to those foods that just are so bad for you, but they taste so good. Are there any good substitutions that you can recommend for folks who might be looking to watch what they eat during this holiday season?
I'm known for my macaroni and cheese, the 8-cheese macaroni. So I now make it with the wheat pasta, less percentage cheese, and the Hood Calorie Countdown beverage. It's better than the cream that I used to use. And when people eat it, they have no clue. It's like the moderated version of my macaroni and cheese. And the mashed potatoes also, my mashed sweet potatoes. And, for the desserts, we use the shakes, the peach shakes, and the pumpkin muffins, and the oatmeal. I mean, it's a lot of things on the caloriecountdown.com. You can find all of these recipes and more.
Very good, very good. Really quickly, before we go, we've got about 30 seconds, but hoodcaloriecountdown.com, what can people expect to find when they log on to that website?
A lot of different delicious recipes that go from soup to nuts, really. Lots of different dishes, and many of them Patti approved. So
Patti approved, kid tested, Patti approved. I love it. Well, it's been an honor to talk to both of you today. Thank you so much for all the great information.
Thank you, Justin.
We just got done talking with Patti LaBelle and nutritionist Liz Ward. We'll be right back with more Talk of the Town coming up after the break.